Massive breaking news, everybody. Neve Campbell has signed on to 17 more Scream movies. She's going to play the role of Sidney Prescott, Gail Weathers, and Dewey Riley all at the same time. No, okay? We got some Scream 7 stuff to talk about, but it ain't like that. What's up, everybody? Nick here at the Lost River Drive-In, and tonight I wanted to give you guys a Scream 7 update, simply just because it's November, there's not a lot going on, but there's a little bit of an update with Scream 7. Now, there have been a lot of rumors flying around the internet, things that people cannot confirm. Like, we simply can't. So this isn't going to be a video of me telling you what is happening, what is not happening, because quite frankly, I'm just as lost as you guys are. I've seen a lot of the rumors, I've heard hearsay, but I'm not going to co-sign anything that I don't know to be a fact. Now, there is one thing that I do know to be a fact, and I feel like it's pretty much widely accepted by everybody. Well, there's a couple things, but I'll get into those things, and then I'll give you guys some of the rumors, and we'll address those separately. The first thing is, Neve Campbell did a convention appearance a couple days ago over the weekend, and she was asked by a fan what she thought of Scream 6. She said she had just recently watched it like a few weeks ago, and she said she liked it. She thought everybody involved did a really good job. She wants the movies to do well. And then she went on a little bit about how there's somebody at the top. When it comes to money, that's all they care about. And so that was kind of her dig at them not paying her, which absolutely fair for Neve Campbell. She had every right to be upset about that and still has every right. And then you got people speculating online and they were like, oh my God, does this mean that she's about to sign on, or she just signed on and she's doing her research? She wanted to catch up with Scream 6? It's possible. It's definitely possible, but like, can we say that's the case? No, we can't. Like, literally nobody can say that. Maybe like Christopher Landon can and Neve Campbell, but nobody else can. Any other time that Neve has been pressed about Scream 7, she has simply said that she either can't talk about it or that she loves Sidney Prescott. She'd always love to return. She'd love to come back. But that's really it. She's played really, really coy about this. Now, on the one hand, I completely understand because Neve needs to come from a place of strength and power here and leverage, and I'm all in her corner for that. On this, the other hand, I am a little like, damn it, Neve, give me something because I want to know for myself. So that's really the Neve Campbell shakeup there. I can tell you guys that I do know for a fact they had been talking to her, at least, right around when the strike started, they had been talking to her. I don't know if she had been offered anything, if she had seen a script. I don't know anything like that. I simply just know that she was in discussions, and, that's kind of where it was. But again, that's not really breaking news because it was the same way for Scream 6. She was in discussions until discussions fell through at the 11th hour because they would not offer her what she felt she was worth. And so she said no. Now, the second bit of news that I can confirm as like 100% fact is production is aiming to start in March of 2024. Now, I had known that they were going to start in the first quarter of 2024, and I think most of the internet did because a lot of the word and the buzz was Paramount wants this to start filming no later than first quarter 2024 and have it out by the end of 2024. Well, viewer Anon, who is a friend of mine, he confirmed that on Twitter today. I have spoken to him separately about that. That's always been Paramount's plan. So this isn't exactly breaking news. This is just being announced now or being reported now because the strikes are over. So now we can actually start to look at these things and go, okay, we can start production soon. What is our schedule like? And that's really the news there, is that it's supposed to start in March. That's when they're aiming to start it. And this also comes off the heels of it being announced by Deadline Hollywood that Wednesday season 2 is going to film in April. So before anybody goes, well, oh my God, what does that mean? Jenna's not going to be a part of it? No, she's going to be a part of it. Jenna has always been, penciled in to return. That was never not going to happen. The question was the size of her role. Now, I would say a month. Usually these types of projects take anywhere from 28 to 40 days to film entirely. Now, it's not consecutively always. There's, a day or 2-day break here. But that would tell me that Jenna has a decent sized role. It's not going to be a nothing role. It's not going to be a cameo. She's got about a month before Wednesday starts shooting. And Sydney, Neve came back and she did 2 weeks on Scream 5. And she had a decent role in the second half of the movie. So, yeah, I really think this just means that, hey, it's status quo. Business as usual. Jenna is back. The core four are back, and they're going to film this in March to make sure they're not bumping up against Wednesday's schedule. So Jenna Ortega, you're going to be very busy next year. Now, on top of that, I have also heard discussions that they really want to get Patrick Dempsey back. I don't know if anybody has asked Patrick, and I'm really, really hoping with like the press push for Thanksgiving that somebody asks him about it. I have no idea. I cannot say, oh yeah, I heard that this is going to happen. No, I just know that it has been a hope for Paramount and Spyglass for a while now to get him back and to have, obviously if they want to bring Sydney back, yeah, you're going to bring Mark back. And again, I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. He's doing Thanksgiving. This isn't like some huge budget, massive horror movie he's doing. I mean, I hope it does really well, but it's a modest budget horror movie. And Eli Roth, and he came and did this one, so it kind of makes sense for him to kind of dip his toe then into Scream again. So I don't know, but I have heard discussion there that they do want Dempsey back, and I'd personally love to see that. It would just blow my mind and be like, holy shit, Patrick Dempsey in 2 horror movies in 1 year? McDreamy, what are you doing? And now finally, as far as the rumors, I will address those really quickly because again, they're just rumors. Nobody can confirm or deny these things. Only the people at the very top of this project know the answers here. So this is just things we've heard over the last few months, and obviously it was slow with news because of the strikes. But one of the rumors we heard is that this was going to take place around Christmas time. And that obviously got a lot of people excited. Can we confirm that? No, we simply cannot. However, I will say that the production start date and the schedule that Paramount has laid out would literally just lend itself perfectly to a late November or early December release. One, you'd have a December release like the first 2 movies, which I always thought was weird, but would line up with that. And if it took place around Christmas, you could also lean into the Christmas aesthetic and time of year and maybe milk some more money out of the box office. So it's a rumor. Nobody can say for certain unless you're the writer or the director on the movie or maybe Paramount. But I'm going to tell you, I think there's a good chance. I really, really do. It just seems like it's lining up nicely with the schedule they're setting out. Another rumor that has been percolating throughout the internet is that the core 4 are back. That, I don't know if deals have been signed yet. I cannot say that, but I would say that I do believe that that's probably the case. I do believe that all 4 are going to come back, especially with what we learned today with the shooting schedule. I just think that makes a lot of sense. But again, be wary about what you believe because until this stuff has been confirmed by the trades or somebody involved with the project, it is literally just a rumor. Like, we simply cannot know. So I'm trying to bring that to you guys, here with a little bit of a level head before anybody goes, oh my God, it's happening. We do not know that. And then there is lastly a rumor going around that the movie's going to remain in New York City, with the core 4 at least, because if Sydney comes back, you would have to imagine that she's either going to have her separate story or she's going to come to New York, or Ghostface is going to go there and the core 4 is going to go wherever she is, yada yada. That I don't know either. I don't know the setting. If I had to be honest with you guys, Christmas time in New York City, like if both of those things remained true, like they actually end up being true, dude, sign me up. Like that is, I have wanted to go to New York City, Rockefeller Center in Christmas and around Christmas time and see the tree for as long as I've been alive. I would love to see a horror movie capitalize on that. And especially a Scream movie. Like it just seems so perfect. But again, cannot confirm that, but those are some of the rumors that are going around right now. So there's a few things that I can confirm. There's a few things I simply cannot, but I wanted to give all of it to you guys. Maybe you guys have heard other things. Yeah, either way, I kind of want to know what you think about everything that's being discussed on the internet right now, because it's quite a bit, and I think that it is definitely worthy of discussing. Now, as far as anybody telling you they have the answers to X, Y, or Z when it comes to these movies, they don't. And we learned that with Scream 6. And I fell victim to that too with Sydney. I had been told, and I was of the belief from multiple people, that she was coming back. And she did not. Now, again, I guess in their defense, she dropped out at the last minute, right before filming started. So she probably was always intended to be there. But still, you don't run with that stuff until you absolutely know. Maybe wait till a cast member or a crew member announces it, the trades announce it, or the actual actor themselves. Until then, it's really just rumors, or if you see like set photos, Spider-Man No Way Home, I'm looking at you. Andrew tried to lie to us forever, but he couldn't. Like, we saw the photos. So until something like that happens, You just can't know. And I don't want to give you guys wrong information. But anyway, I want to know down below in the comment section what you guys think of everything discussed so far about Scream 7. Are you excited for it? Does this sound promising? Does it not sound promising? Do you hope some of these rumors come true, or do you hope they don't? Do you want them to move away from Sydney? Or are you like, yes, Queen, come back, Sydney? Discuss all of that down below in the comment section. Please leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This is Nick at the Lost River Drive-In, and I am pulling out.